ఏదో 30 చేస్తాను.
Good morning students, welcome to online classes. Girls, how are you girls? I hope all are well. This semester, now we are in which year only? Final year you are, and 6th semester you are. Okay, so in that 6th semester, final year 6th semester, we have two computer subjects. We have two computer subjects. In that, one is RDBMS subject, another one is web technologies. Okay, so I take RDBMS subject. Which subject again? RDBMS subject. Okay, so RDBMS subject. Okay, so coming to our subject, so how many units are there in that subject? So what are the practical part is there in that subject? Okay, so total theory part or programming part, you have the doubts. So this subject is total theory subject. So one unit is only practical part is there, that is not programming part, that are query language. That means you have to enter some queries to computer, you can get the output easily. Not programming a language this is. Okay, so in that, how many units are there Andy? 5 units are there. So our subject have 5 units syllabus. How many units? 5 units syllabus. Total units are 5 units. Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4 and Unit 5. So total our syllabus is 5 units. So in that first unit and second unit total theory part, and fourth and fifth unit also theory parts. So only third unit is a practical part. Only third unit is practical part in our syllabus. So in that practical part, in that we are implemented SQL, structured query language. What is that and here? Structured query language. Third unit is what is that? Structured query language. So in that third unit, structured query language means, so you have doubt, madam, this is language, that means like C language and C++ language, like we are implementing the programs here, madam, you have the doubt. So no, here in that structured query language, we have to develop the queries only. So that's why what is the unit name, what is the language? Structured query language. That means we have to implementing the queries in that part. Queries means it is a question like 1 or 2 lines or 3 lines query is there. Otherwise you can enter only 1 line query, you can get the output. So I explained detailed in third unit part. Further classes we are discussed. Okay, just I give the introduction about that third unit. So what is that third unit means? That is, you remember that one point, what is that? This is practical part. In that practical part, so like you don't enter the programs like C language and C++ language, like you don't enter the programs. Okay, here you can enter the queries and you can get the output easily. So that is what is that here? Structured query language. In the which unit and the third unit, this is the total practical part. And in that practical, external practical also there. So that's why you concentration on third unit also. Very carefully you listen the classes very carefully. Starting from ending classes you listen carefully. Okay, so this is the practical part. The next 4 units have the total 5 units. In the third unit is practical part. So after further classes, so we have discussed this third unit in depth way. Okay, so here coming to first unit and second unit and third unit and fourth unit. So our subject is what is that andi? Relational Database Management System. RDBMS means what is that andi? Relational Database Management System. So this is our subject name. So short form we are called as RDBMS. Okay. So in that RDBMS subject, Relational Database Management System, in that subject, so in that first unit is, and second unit is, third unit is, fourth unit is, total theory part is there. So that is related to our subject. So what is that? First, in that first unit, only introduction part is there. Only introduction part is there. So what is that? Introduction to RDBMS, introduction to what is that? Database. So relational database is there here. Introduction to database, what is management, what is system, and what is different topics are there that are related to relational database management system. So in that total 5 units, first unit is lengthy unit. First unit is lengthy unit compared to these 4 units. So this is very lengthy unit. So first unit is completed. Okay, this first unit is completed. Then after that, this remaining 4 units are completed fastly. So we have to take time in that first unit, more time compared to these 4 units. So what is that? This is first unit is lengthy unit. So our syllabus is total. Syllabus is depends on first unit. These 4 units syllabus is there. Why? Because we are learned first unit. Okay, we can understood clearly, easily understood second unit, third unit, and fourth unit, and fifth unit. That means these 4 units are depends on first unit. Like first introduction part is there, relational database management system introduction part is there in that first unit. So every unit we have to discuss RDBMS, that means database we are discussing every unit. Without definition, without introduction of RDBMS, we can't understood these all units. So that means, and this is the first unit is a very lengthy unit, and you clearly understood first unit. After that, you remaining understood these 4 units. You understood clearly first unit. After that, you easily understood these 4 units. Okay. So in that first unit, what are the topics are there and related to these the RDBMS subject? This RDBMS subject related topics are there in that first unit. So then coming to second unit, so another topics are there like attribute and entity and attributes types and entity types. These are also related to database. So in that first unit, total DBMS, that means Relational Database Management System, RDBMS related introduction. What are the features of RDBMS? What are the advantages of RDBMS? What are the disadvantages of RDBMS? What are the characteristics of RDBMS? And what are the functions of RDBMS? Like total about RDBMS subject introduction and total RDBMS subject in that first unit we are discussed. Okay, then coming to extra in second unit, what is entity, what is attribute, what are the entity types and what are the attributes types, what are the characteristics of entity, what are the characteristics of attributes. Okay, so these all we are discussed in second unit. So I already completed third unit. What is that? Practical part, structured query language. In that not we are implementing the Here we are writing the only commands. We are writing the commands, that means queries. Command in the sense queries. You remember that point only. What is that? Here we are implementing the queries. Query means it is a question to applying on the database. Database is nothing but our subject. So we are applying the questions on that particular database. So you can get the output easily. Every practical part you can enter the input and you can get the output. So here how you can enter the input? You can enter the input to here. You can enter the input to which format here? Query format you can enter, or command format you can enter to computer, and you can get the output easily here. Why? Because this is structured query language. That means you can apply the queries to computer and you can get the output easily. So this is the third unit. Clear? And fourth unit. So coming to fourth unit, in that fourth unit, what are that? Related file organization. What is file? What are the file organization methods are there? And what are these file organization techniques or methods are there? What are the characteristics of files? And what are the database administrator? In that fourth unit, very important topic is what is the database administrator. So what are the database administrator? So what are the database administrator characteristics? What are the database administrator functions? So like these all topics we are discussed in that fourth unit. So simple, and database administrator means so database management system, relational database management system. So database administrator means who developing the database. Who developing the database. That person is called a database administrator. That means who create the database, actual database, who creates the database. So total in depth way we are discussed in fourth unit, database administrator and functions. So before that we are discussed what is file and what are the file organization techniques, what are the file organization types. So these all topics we are discussed in the fourth unit. Further classes we are discussed. So coming to next unit, what is that? And the fifth unit. So in that fifth unit we are discussed, so we have the syllabus distributed database. Fifth unit, what is that? Distributed database. So here we have database. Our subject is relational database management system. So before this fifth unit we are all know database definition, but in that fifth unit we are discussed distributed database management system. Distributed database management system. That means distributed means different database management system. So different databases are there. How you can implementing the distributed database system? That means different databases where that distributed databases can be established, okay, or created that databases. So what are the characteristics of distributed database? What are the advantages of distributed database? So these all topics we are discussed in that fifth unit. So that is the fifth unit syllabus. Okay, so this is our total syllabus. Okay, so our subject RDBMS textbook is this one, and the RDBMS textbook. In our library, this textbook is available. Okay, so girls, please you can take this textbook and you can follow every class daily. You can follow the class. Why? Because I preferred this textbook. It is very easy and you understand in very easy way. You understood very easy way. So in the total, how many units syllabus is there? And the 5 units syllabus is there. As per university syllabus, total 5 units syllabus is there. Okay, here, and this page 2 units, and this third, fourth, fifth unit. So total 5 units syllabus is there. Don't worry, girls. Okay, in our WhatsApp group, I will send this syllabus. Total syllabus I will send in our WhatsApp group. Okay, daily classes. Okay, you listen the class, and what is the syllabus is completed, you verify clearly. Why? Because you can follow the syllabus. We can follow the syllabus. So our syllabus is these 5 units. Okay, I will send these 2 pages in our WhatsApp group. Okay, you can follow this 5 unit syllabus. Clear? So this is about the total syllabus. This is about total syllabus, our 5 unit syllabus. Clear, girls? So how many units are there? And 5 units. So total 4 units are theory part. 1 unit is practical part. You remember this point. Okay, clear? So here coming to syllabus. So coming to actual subject. So as per university syllabus, so what are the first definition of RDBMS subject? What is the definition of RDBMS subject? What we are discussing now. Okay. So what is here? First, our subject name is what is that? And Relational Database Management System. So first, let us what is RDBMS. First, we are discussed in here RDBMS definition first. We know the RDBMS definition first. Why? Because our subject is RDBMS subject. You don't know RDBMS definition. How you can enter into remaining units, remaining total syllabus? How you can enter? First, you know the definition of RDBMS subject. You know the RDBMS definition first. So our subject definition is what is that here? Girls, listen carefully. Start from classes, first classes. You listen carefully. If you have any doubts, okay, we have WhatsApp group. So in that WhatsApp group, you ask the doubts. Otherwise, you ask the personally. You ask the doubts. Okay. So my mobile number is this one is my mobile number. What is that mobile number? 9704112062. If you have any doubts, okay, you contact this number. Personally chat with me, otherwise in our group also you chat with me. Okay? So this is my number. Okay? So you remember this number, you note down this number. If you have any doubts, you contact me. Or you message me, or you what is that, you can't call me. Okay? So here first our subject definition. What is that? This is very easy subject only. When you understood the topics, you have easy subject. Otherwise, this is very difficult subject. So this is a total theory part. So one topic is related to another topic only. One topic is related to another topic. So without database, without here first with database is there. Without database, you can't what is that? You can't go. We can't entering into another topic. That is the first main database definition. So like every topic there is a relationship between one topic to another topic. So that's why you listen the classes carefully. You can follow the classes carefully. You listen the classes regularly, and you have any doubts, you clarify that doubts. So RDBMS means what is that? And here definition, Relational Database Management System. So in the first word is what is that? And relational. You know the relational definition. Relational means what is that? What is that? And communication between, here general definition, relational or relation means what is that? And communication between two persons, that is called a relation. Communication between two persons, that is called a relation. So here relational, here, so that is common definition for relation, communication between two persons. So that is called the relation. Okay, communication between two persons, to establish the communication between two persons. To establish the communication between two persons, that is called a relation. That means two persons having the communication. Which communication? There is a relationship between two persons. So here, as per subject, relational database means here we have the here communication between databases. So casual definition, persons relation, persons communication is called relation. But here what is that database means? Here what is that relational database means? Here one database and another database having a communication, to establish a communication, that is called relation. So that means here one database and another database having a relationship. So that's why relational database. That means in that subject you can create more than one databases. Whenever you can create more than one databases, in that database having the relationship between one database to another database. So that means we have more than one databases to establish the relationship between one database to another database. So that means relational database. That means in that we have how many databases are there? More than one databases. Clear? So that is the database and the relational database. Okay. Further I explain database definition, girls. Okay. Only I explained the subject definition. So in that next after first I explained the data definition, database definition. I explained clearly what is database. I give the examples also. Don't worry about the database. Okay. So you remember that relational database means here we have more than one databases and to create the relationship from one database to another database, that is called the relational database. And management means simple management means it maintains more than one databases, not only single database, it maintains more than one databases here. Clear? Relational database means relational means you have to compulsory, you have to take the more than one databases. Why? Because here you can enter the relationship between one database to another database. So that's why here you have to take the relational database means here you can take more than one database. So that means management means it maintains more than one database. Simple relational database means in that having more than one databases. Management means bulk of databases are there. That means in that it maintains more than one databases. Okay, system means these all databases maintain some particular systematic way. Okay, so that means these all databases are maintained systematic way. That means correct way. Okay, so one systematic manner. Every database having systematic manner. So that means it maintains more than one databases in systematic manner. So this is the RDBMS subject definition. So clear definition first. Total definition here. What is the total definition and clear the RDBMS subject total definition? What is that here? Okay. What is the definition and to communicate the relation between one database to another database, and it maintains the more than one databases in systematic way. In systematic way, that is called relational database management system. Clear? Simple definition. Relational database management system means it contains more than one databases and it maintains more than one databases in systematic way. In systematic way or systematic manner the databases can be maintained. So that is the relational database management system definition. Clear, girls? So this is the our subject definition and syllabus. Subject definition and what is that here? RDBMS subject definition. Okay, clear? Only we are discussed till now we are discussed only what is that and the RDBMS subject definition only we are learned here. Now, okay. So now we are going to entering into actual syllabus. We are entering into actual syllabus. So coming to first unit. Clear, girls? Subject definition is there and total units are there. So what is the practical part is there? Third unit is practical part is there. These are the total 4 units or 3 units are there. You remember these all points and subject definition you remember that. Okay. So coming to first unit. So coming to first unit. So start from which unit and the first unit. So in that first unit, In that first unit, some small definitions are there. So now we are started actual syllabus. So this subject definition is your understanding way I explain that subject definition. That is not syllabus and that is not syllabus. You understood the subject name. So you understood the subject name, you clearly understood the actual syllabus. So that's why I explained this subject definition. This is not syllabus. Okay, so now we are start actual syllabus. So what is that actual syllabus? So in that first unit. In that first unit. So we have discussed first so in that first unit, so what are the topics are there? First unit, in that first topic is, what is that? Introduction to database. What is the topic and the first one here? Introduction to database. Introduction to database. Now actual syllabus. So what is the introduction of database? So, what is the introduction of database? First, we are start from database definition. So, we are going to discuss, first one is what is that only? Definition of database. Definition of database. First, we are discussed definition of database. So, what is the definition of database? In that definition of database, first we are discussed definition about data. Why? Because in that database having data and database. So that means first we are discussed data definition. What is the data definition? What is the data? Okay, so simple. You know what is that? We girls, you are all computer students. So what is data? You know the definition. Casual definition, you know what is the data and so in other computer students you can enter the input to computer and you can get the output. Input to data you can enter the computer and you can get the output data. So data means collection of random information. Random means different information. Okay, so data means what is the definition and the collection of random information. Random information. Random means what is it? Different information. You can enter the different information. So collection of random information. Random means different. Why here you can take the random? That means you can take same data, different data. So that means you can enter the numeric data. So the data can be, okay. So here data means what is the definition? You remember this point, girls. What is the collection of random information? Random means different information. So what type of different information? What kind of data can be entered here? The data can be here. Data can be. The data can be. So how many types of data can be entered? The data can be entered numeric data. Numeric means what is that? And you can enter the numbers. You can enter the numbers. The numbers are 0 to 9. You can enter the numeric data or you can enter the text data. Text data means characters, either small letters or capital letters. So that means you can enter the small letters of data or capital letters of data. So that is called text. So the data can be different or random. So that means you can enter the data can be maybe numeric data. The data may be numeric data, text data. Either third one is what is that? Graphics. You know graphics. Okay. So So graphical representation, that means you can enter the diagrammatic manner, you can enter the computer to data. So that means graphics of data you can enter, either images of you can enter the data, images, pictures you can enter the data. So like that you can enter the different types of data can be entered to computer. Where that data can be entered? You can enter the data to computer. Okay, so girls, this is the simple definition, data definition. Today class we are discussed only syllabus and subject definition we are discussed. Tomorrow class I explain again data definition, actual syllabus and what is database. So tomorrow class I explain these actual syllabus topics we are discussed. Again data definition. Not completed now, data definition. Okay, so tomorrow class I explain data definition and database definition also I explained. Okay, data definition and database definition and different types of databases also I explained. Okay, so sorry girls, here 6 not July. Okay, so here June. Okay, today first class. Okay, so girls listen carefully. Tomorrow I start this data definition and actual syllabus once again I explain. Okay, start from data definition and database definition. Tomorrow class we are continue. Okay, thank you girls, have a nice day.